Greetings, traveler.
I think next week we branch out. First we must realize what we're doing here, right? Okay. I think it's the Armorsmith, but it's somewhat close. Just a little bit of extra survivability. Sun Glitters went 0-3 with Warrior yesterday. Was that like the million Spellstone deck? Because I think I tuned in like when she had 4 or 5 Spellstones. Them Bladed Gauntlets though. I'm not really a big Paladin player right now, double TSM, but I think you want to go for a slower mid-range approach. Are you going to watch them all? No, I don't even have cable, man. Funny Warrior's the worst class on HS Replay? No, it's the best. Are you watching the constructed stats? Stats, Colorish? Not sure how the Bladed Gauntlet performs. I don't think we want it. I think I want the Silver Hand Knight, and it's kind of close. I think you pick it, but it's right? Because you need tons of 3s. Loxadir, welcome back, man. We give it a sub. We had a Stormwind champ in the last one. This could honestly be Volcanosaur. It's kind of close. 6 months already. Fuck champ. So it's one of these two. I don't think it's a champ. Volcanosaur could land this taunt, but I think we just picked the 3. It's a little awkward. Taunt. 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 Love me some Amani, but I think it might be the War Axe, because we don't have any weapons yet. I'm not 100% sure. It's like a Rally Blade, right? Rally Blade isn't that bad. It's funny how you have to compare War Axe to Rally Blade. I was like, it's kind of like Rally Blade. You'll take a Rally Blade, right? Yeah. I think Seer might keep us alive a bit more than Cleave. I find myself wanting at least 2 AoE effects, I feel, these days. Oh boy, another Warrior. I didn't play any Warrior for a 10-hour stream yesterday, Ransu. Fight me, motherfucker. Fight me. Ooh. Curator could fetch the Seer. It's the Barbarian. I guess it's not a beast, right? It's a kobold. I keep thinking about Fierce Monkey, but it's a kobold. It's not the Barons. The Yasharaj is obviously very, very strong. But I think the Curator is a little better, and it's pretty close. Just because we might be dead before this thing hits, right? So I love that we just have Taunt and Value Generation. Also, Bone Drake is pretty common right now. I love the Taunt, but Weapon Destruction is just too good right now. You didn't even consider the Flurry? Oh, do you guys... Is it a good card? I don't really like the card. I think it's really clunky and slow. I've been liking Molten Blade, though. You think it's crazy. Well, let's see. It's 3 mana. You throw away all your armor, and you hit your own board. So I'm not sure if you can call it crazy. Especially not for the kind of deck I'm building. Liking Molten Blade, dance game. Yeah, I mean, it's a trigger for the Spellstones, and it did so much work for me in the past. We want the 4, that's true. But I like having a weapon. I think you have to pick the 4 here. Even though Bomb Squad is a good card, we have 2 5s already. Ooh-wee! That's a pack of cards. And they're all pretty good. Man, damn. So 2 early weapons right now. Well, 1 early weapon, 1 Molten Blade. Warriors kind of control if you aim to survive. Yeah, it's more like I'm building this... I think it's the same formula I'm doing with Shaman and Priest. It's just this mid-range deck with survivability. Scalebane with Curator? That is a very compelling argument. even though the Reaper is... Whew. I like the Curator argument. Ah! Silencer! Nice little raptors! If you think about it, this is a 2-3 taunt, but a lot of shit can go wrong, and it can get Kodo'd. I think it might be the silence. Yeah, I think it's the silence. Not really a raptor kind of guy, you know. I had a decent run with stolen goods, but we'll pick the shout. Ooh, it's probably the 3, but damn, this thing is pretty good. Gets Kodo though. And we have 5, so it's actually not close. It's the longsword, but Fool's Bane, man. Like, Fool's Bane is amazing, but it's the longsword. Longsword's better, but Fool's... Like, I think it's a shame it's in the same pack, just because Fool's Bane is so absolutely batshit crazy. It's just the longsword is even better. It's nuts. I somewhat like Recruiter if we're not gonna pick many 2s. Mastodon feels a little too slow. Ooh. The Whiz-Banger Mark 7. So Collins likes this guy no matter what. We haven't hit Spellstones yet, so we might actually pick it. Murloc, yo. Easy Murloc. I have the Seer, I don't want more Murlocs. I want to pull this one. Like, guaranteed. Pawnbroker on the Longsword wins the game. Like, almost no question, which is ridiculous. I think you need the Gadgeteer simply because how the curve looks. I also want to try the Gadgeteer. It's something that... Obviously the card is good, but in the way how I have been drafting, I'm not sure if it's that great, but that's the point. I'm not sure. And if you're not sure, you should try, right? That's true, Casey. Casey, the best argument you can make is like, well, it's in this pack, so obviously it must be close, right? I think that's the crazy thing. The way how they made the draft now is you always have the peace of mind, well, it has to be close, so I can't really go wrong, right? Oh, that's great. Pawnbroker's crazy good. I see. Yep. Black Forest, thank you, man. Good morning. Dude, I see you, man. I see you on that leaderboard just going off. I assume everything worked out with the VPN then in the end. I think you need to grind me. How many actual 3s do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we already have 4 actual 3s and we're halfway through. But yeah, it's close. Probably the 4, even though this would be good. This would also be good, but this is insane with the cookies. Illusionist, my girl, where you been? Yeah, it has to be close, right? Oh man, what a nail biter here. Guess we'll settle for the dragon. Alright. So step 1 is check if Collins is in the chat. Step 2 is consider not picking the frothing, right? God, I love Mountain Fire. It's not the Firefly. How many weapons? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're on. Are we still on 3? Yeah, we definitely want a 4th weapon. Fly seems good. Yeah, but I mean, you don't really want 1s or 2s unless they're like. Well, obviously, am I gonna be sad to have a Firefly? No, but Firefly is really good, so it's in a pack with premium cards. It might actually be the frothing in this deck. We don't have a Fool's Bane. If I had a Fool's Bane, I'd pick the Mountain Fire, and I don't think I would have even thought too much about it. But we don't have a Spellstone. That's a big thing. So we might need the frothing to win us some games. You might want to draft a certain style of deck, but I don't think we're getting there with this particular list. I love the Scalebane pick now. It's really good to snowball. If we get Spellstone in the end, it's cool. If not, then we're even happier we have the frothing. So it might still be the snail. Snail is a good card. I'm not sure what we think about the shield. Once again, if we had Spellstones, it would be easier to pick some more survivability. Dragonsmith, I suppose. Not a dragon. Curator's pulling things for sure. Upgrade. Got the longsword. And it's just a good card in general. Oh, okay. So now I wish I had the other one, but Fool's Bane is just insane. And we have the Illusionist. So I mean, we're not too upset we skipped the Mountain Fire, but it was more like insurance, right? It's funny how the Gorehowl is next to it, and it's like, yeah, you're a Gorehowl. Gorehowl is good. The Fool's Bane, baby. Love me some Fool's Bane. Tarlord or a Silence? Once again, if I had a Spellstone, it'd be an easier pick. You like Forge? Yeah, but it's not Forge. So Spellbreaker adds a second Silence. And it means we're going to be a bit more aggro. Well, you never had Fool's Bane versus Gorehowl Fate Play because they're different rarities, right? I don't think it's a Tarlord kind of deck now. We're much more mid-rangey, aggressive. I think you want this in this kind of deck. I like the grimy pick as well now. A lot of picks are working out. Like the ping is cool. It's either the ping or the Corpse Razor. But it feels like Corpse Razor might be a little bit better. Kind of close. Yeah, we want that greedy mid-range aggression. Once upon a time. I mean, poor Historian. Why is she in this pack? We got 3 dragons? Yeah, it's definitely this story. It's crazy. Poor Historian. I guess maybe in Warrior she's down here. Probably another 3. We're not overloaded on 3. How do you always end up with a longsword? Well, the answer is I don't. How do you always tune in when I have a longsword? That's the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I like the 3. Just making sure we hit it. Volcanosaur as a top end, as a finisher, seems really nice now. Okay, I think we picked a well-balanced deck. Not as good as the previous ones. No Spellstone. That's unfortunate.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Victory or death.
Looks like we're just keeping these. Alright, seeing as we don't have Spellstone, we'd probably play that on one.
I must choose my wonder.
Let's go. Hey, Jesui, what's up? Thank you for that. Greetings from Belgium. It's worth overriding it now. It feels wasteful, but it means you can't really put anything next to the Worgen, right? For Doomhammer. Loktar Ogar! Hit first? Oh yeah, we missed one. Warm-up games, boys. Warm-up games. Shady is to go face. Yeah. These are the legendary warm-up games. You like Smuggler? I thought about it, but this might mean we also don't have to hit, right?
That belongs in a museum.
Much fun, such wow. Well, the War Axe at least does some work here. Miss me.
Out of my jungle.
That shit belongs in a museum. So in the end, not upgrading it actually worked out. We could get the True Silver out, but I think we just play double 3 this round, right? I think I play this and see what gets hit.
What? They fell
the truck. Yeah. Play 2-5 or 4-3. 2-5 means I'll get additional armor. Next turn it's Volcanosaur or the good weapon. Probably want the more power, right? You can't get enough Hearthstone these days? Nah. More. I'll figure it out. I'll map the meta. Sure. Let's hope he wastes all his mana on those seals. We can win that way. Wind Fury. I think against a Warlock you want the untargetable. He is gonna waste his mana on the seals. Now tap, go. Hammer Twilight. This discount sticks, right? But yeah, we can just play these. He might have a Nether, but if he does, then, you know, fuck him, right? I don't think we have time to play on Nether.
I see lunch now. Dinner.
Alright, I think I leave this up and I just kill the 2/2.
Honor made to
demo.
Okay, that's actually kind of good. I was assuming he was going to have Last Crystal or Siphon yet. Oh, baby. Who caught that Vine Cleaver? You get a cookie. So we can play both, right? Dunk dunk. We have 16. I guess it's just smack the Geist and smack him.
Our hammers echo in the deep. Taroga! No!
Is betting open? It might still be. No, it's already closed. The foul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Hellfire. Sure. All to armor. God, how good does that feel when a guy Harrisons your longsword and you beat him because he wanted to. I mean, that's almost insulting, right? When your opponent's like, I can play a 5-mana 2/2. It'll be fine. But yeah, I liked seeing the Rin come down because I knew there was a chance that he would go for the. Oh, let's play a 5-mana 2/2.
Versus Garrosh.
Victory!
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Bring it on!
Could mull, but I think the War Axe is fine, right? Hitting the ooze is nice. Your boy.
Smelly fish!
Yummy fish. I think I coined the web, but it's definitely not a ooze. I also don't think it's the 2/4. I think it's either the 4/4 or the weapon. And I think I prefer the weapon and then the 4/4 the turn after, right? Loktar! What are the alternatives to Barbarian? Decent-ish. I just value 3 drops really highly.
For the crusade!
For the crusade. We can kill it. I think I prefer just playing this thing though. We do have 2 silences, but it's more the tempo that bothers me. I think you do this.
Fell off a truck.
Nice. I think you do this, and the next turn you might breaker it. Unless he pops the shield himself. They fell off the truck.
Out of my jungle!
He might pre-hit. In which case we might breaker the taunt and just trade. You should actually pre-hit here, I think. Yeah. Candle shots. Okay. Barbarian chill. Let him kill it. Kinda sad. Next turn, Subaru's Armorsmith.
What now?
Silence the taunt, hit the 3/1. Yeah, it's gotta be that, right? Not very fun, but I think we gotta do it. The next turn we have this.
Your magic shall not save.
Can't afford to fall off the board that much. In games like these, it looks pretty grim, but you have to remember that we didn't pick any 2s, so we just have a shit ton of late game to support us. Well, I guess we're out of silences, so if he has a Tarlord, it'll be good for him. Unless we don't silence, but... Silence just means... This basically reads kill a 3/4. Or deal 4 damage, right? I don't think we can get around that. I think I might free kill the 1/2/1/4, right? It's a little greedy.
Honor, made to fit.
Die, mage.
Makes 1 damage AoE for him pretty good. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna have 1 damage AoE. And in that case, the ordering is correct. Yep.
I cast arcane
Oh. That wasn't too bad. Especially not if he's armoring up after that.
For the crusade!
He's not. I don't want to ooze that, but I think I have to ooze that. If you ooze Frothing and kill the 3/3, then he kills your Frothing, but you keep a 5/4 ooze. If you go ooze Barbarian, he kills your ooze, you keep Barbarian. Barbarian swings. Maybe it goes wrong. I don't think we can Barbarian. Need a 3rd silence, yeah.
What now? I must choose. I wonder.
My blade be thirsty. Dumb men.
The bot is pretty useful.
Or die, or both.
Seems to me like it's just some guy having fun. Need a good weapon here. Longsword, go. Oh baby, a longsword. No. I think bow will have to do. It's just too punishing, right? Like we bow this down, play the barb, go face. The mana is so shit. Man likes his Scarlet Crusaders. We've drawn fairly light, but that means that there's a lot of 4s and 5s left in the deck. There's also a Volcanosaur in the hand and a Curator in the deck. Can Molten Blade become Blazing Longsword? I mean, it should. It might not be able to, but I think it should. But if it did become Longsword there, that was insane. That would have been pretty good. Alright, don't hit the hog, baby. 3-kill the Crusader. I believe in you. My boy. My boy right there. I think we have to Volcanosaur. I don't want to give up the Illusionist here. I mean, the taunt is nice, but I think with the Illusionists we're okay. Oh, baby. Wind Fury. It is a legit bot? Okay. Well, we drink plenty of water in this channel, so it's all good. Oh, man. He's like, do I trade? I guess I do. That's pretty alright. Guess that means we play out, kill the dinosaur.
This only works on the simple mind.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Ugh, nasty double Sauron, isn't? Nasty. Can you move that? Oh, I mean, this isn't even supposed to be here for you guys, right? Usually it's hidden behind the thing. Usually it's hidden behind the co-op panel. Okay. Corrupted Seer. It's actually not even that good. Curator. That's our best draw. Gastropod, baby. I guess we do just kill 2 and then hope for the best. I can see if I can make this smaller so that it's we can play around with that after the game. Wow, really? Oh my god. I guess he doesn't have an answer. Whew. Okay, that was worth my weapon hit then. Okay, Curator and we're in it. We're like totally in it. I thought about this draw. Alright, now Curator, and we're totally in it. We're even more in it than before then, if it the Curator. Oh, he's chilling as well. Execute in hand? So this makes this... I'm not tempoing this out anyway, right? I have 4 dragons left, basically, right? Because I have Curator and 3 dragons. So if I'm not going to tempo it out, I don't think I give up the Grimy either. I think you lost the game because you used the 1/1 weapon. So what would you have done, Xeno? I can't do anything with things I shouldn't have done. Tell me what I should have done. Ooh, that's a good hit. I think now you do Grimy, just because otherwise you're taking too much damage. Because you can kill it back now.
To Northrend!
You should not use your Divine Shield here. I think you're realizing that. Man, this weapon is so fucking busted. Come on. Corrupted Seer, Curator. Oh, baby, we in business now. We are in business, chat! We are so in business. Alright, let's go. Surprise, motherfucker! Alright. Next turn, this will be a 4/4. If we have time for the Malygos, we pick the Malygos, and I think we do have time. On the other hand, all our draws are not going to be comboable with Malygos. So maybe a 4/4 is better. He might bump Execute. I think that's somewhat likely. Or Flurry. But that hits his own thing as well. Alright, we'll go with the Malygos. But I'm not 100% sure. Underwhelming Dragons? Hey, it's free shit. I'll take free shit. No. Is it a slam? Slam execute?
What now?
Why not the 3-2? Because you have mana for the dragon, you have mana for the twilight, right? So I think you either pick the mid-range body or the big boy. I don't think we need the 2 mana guy.
What now?
And his name is John Stamos!
Hey Richie, thank you so much for the 33 months, man. Some sick shit. Thanks for trying out the games as well, by the way. I am the essence of magic.
I see lunch now. Dinner.
I think we can stay at 5, right? That's a nice nifty combo. Give him a minion to smack. How is the new meta treating you, Richie? I tuned in a little bit yesterday when I saw you drafting Shaman? Yeah.
What now?
I think he might be waiting to execute. That would feel somewhat likely to me. It's a turn where we can get the melee off. He could also brawl. I like getting the Disciple out. I think it might just be Disciple hero power, to be fair. It's kind of close. He's been holding cards for a while. I think one of them's execute, because he was in the tank for quite a while. Good Scalebane as well. We'll have 8 power plus the AoE. I want to gain the armor, that's for sure. I think it's either going to be Brawl, Flurry, or Execute. It's one of those cards. Far left.
Nice little raptors.
Oh my god, or not. Nice little raptors. Eight, 10, 5. Actually works out really nicely.
I serve!
Why Shady, why? Thank you, Richie. Didn't turn out how I planned. So we have 9. Scalebane adds 8, 17. He has 18. We can develop the lethal here. He hasn't really been holding a card. I think we go in. Although, we can wait one more turn for Flurry, right? I think we wait one more turn. Because it feels like we're getting there now.
What now?
Go away!
Thank you, Richie. Craigasm. My boy.
Smash!
He's like, why? Why, game? Why? Are we getting there? 8, 13, 18, 21, 18, 20. Yeah. Should Disciple be on the right in case he draws Longsword? Yeah, I can probably work on the positioning like that. Oof, 2 Mortal Strikes in there. Prepare to be banned, Sue. Thanks, Richie. The Malagas over the 3-2 really paid off. Well, that's because we were in control the entire time, right, Shainu? If we were not, I would have dropped the Mali a lot earlier. It's mainly because I was still... I'll put it like this. Because he didn't play his cards, we didn't need to trade our minions, which means we didn't need to add stuff. Because I didn't want to commit the Mali into a Brawl or a Flurry, while he still had a bunch of health. I feel like I just needed to protect myself there, Fides, so I think saving the AoE made more sense. But maybe it's incorrect. That was a big moment. So happy we drafted Curator. Blazing Longsword carried hard. Ooh. How many accounts do you have? I think only 2. Yeah, I think only 2. I want a 3. How many 4s do we have? How many 3s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3s. No, let's go. How long did it take you to get all the gold? I have this Hearthstone account for since the ooh, I think I like the upgrade more now. Seems safer. I have this Hearthstone account since the open beta came out, but yeah, it's kind of a complicated story. But I have the account since the open beta came out. Deadeye, eh?
I'm made to fit.
Do you think Fairy Drawing could be right? Sure. I don't think it was right, but it could have been right. The reason why I don't think it was right is because we could combo everything in the deck with the Twilight Drake. So I think if you're not going for Mali, you pick the Twilight Drake. 3 months, we dating now? Thank you, Edubs, for the 3 months. Welcome back. Coinbreaker gets mauled by Flanking Strike.
Your magic shall not save you.
Strike.
I'm hitting there to incentivize the ping and trade into the breaker. Also, if he then doesn't do that, I can finish it off with the Armor Smith in the face. I don't want to pre-hit with the Armor Smith because that gives him the easy out to kill the Armor Smith without committing the hero power. Sure. Deadeye really hits the Cursed. Yeah, but I mean, he's not doing anything then, so that's fine with me.
Dark
We're on 28. And we're on the board. I like the position.
I wonder.
Well, I kept the 4 mainly because we already had 2/2s con man. But yeah, I mean, it's ho ho ho, what could that be? Chat, you guys have any idea what that secret might be? I'm puzzled right now. Could be anything, really.
Pay attention, class.
Why not proc Wandering? Because I don't want to lose my Spellbreaker. It's Freezing Trap! I know this one! I love this guy. Oh shit, we can twig him. Is that fast enough? I think that's fast enough, right? Next turn, we get to go off completely. I love it when I get the twig, dude. I guess I should use the twig just in case, right? So next turn I get to Midnight Drake.
What now?
No, next turn I get to Gastropod, Fool's Bane, Volcanosaur, Hero Power. Oh, it hit the teacher? That's actually okay. You just get 2 mana? No, you get more than 2 mana. You get 1 fuck ton of mana. I love how he's not even gonna hit. If I draw Commanding Shout at any point, he's so fucked. But I think now it's just the Volcanosaur Hero Power.
What now?
I guess I could have Hero Powered first, but I'm not committing the snail, so it doesn't really matter. But good habits would make me play different here, yeah. I think stealth. Preserve some health here. Because we're going in next turn, right? We're going in next turn and we play out. Why even equip the Fool's Bane? Because then I don't have to do that anymore next turn, right? I think it still makes more sense. So we're going to get hit for 4 AoE. And then we get Midnight Drake Scalebane on board. Right? I think it's so obvious we don't need to test for Wandering, right? Maybe I shouldn't play on walls here. That's a nice buff. Spreads out the damage a bit. If it's freezing after all, I would concede out of respect. He might still have walls and just trade like this, right? If he has it, then that's tough. And this is where we get to have our fun, right? Take 14, go to 12, end him. Seems good. So he doesn't have walls. But I guess the positioning doesn't really matter too much then.
What? They fell off the track.
So this is that point, right? Because you might be asking yourself, Shady, how are you going to kill him if you're never proccing the trap? All you're doing is accumulating a mana advantage, and then suddenly you just go, boom. Right. God fucking Kodos. Wait, what? Dude, that was so not the trade. He shouldn't have Kodoed. He had face and the hero power for the snail, and he could trade the 7, he wasn't dead. Right.
Versus Throw.
For Doomhammer. Victory or death.
So you learn that at some point, right? Well, you don't, because the problem is that a lot of people, they end up attacking into the explosive too early because they get nervous, right? But if you've done this enough, you know that you're gonna get there in the end. Because like, even though it seemed like we wouldn't be able to get him, and the Deadeye plus the candle shot made it a lot harder to get him. If you can in one turn just suddenly go like, all right, Midnight Drake, Scalebane, hit you in the face, go, and then that's a lot of pressure with not that much time for him to deal with it. So it's more like a confidence thing where you've done it over and over and over, then you know you'll get there. So.
Greetings. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, friend. Hey, Peter. Morning. It was explosive all along. You did kind of lose your twig advantage. Oh, yeah, I mean, it didn't... Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. It's like, oh, wow! Oh, no, it's a shitty one. Okay, never mind. If he Jade Claws on 3, do we mind that? Not too much, right? I'd be okay if he plays Jade Claws on 3. Yeah, we would have been in a... I'm not saying it was completely useless what he did, right? But we would have been in a nice spot with the twig. No! Come here, baby! So long sorting him here doesn't really do anything, right? It prevents the 1/1 from killing back, but I don't think that's enough. I think I'd rather get the dragon out and let it work its magic. 1 mana longsword, boys. Do you think a 3-0 shaman without Jade Claws on 2 if he has it? You'd be surprised how many people are, you know, really, really reluctant to play that because they're afraid of ooze. Let's see, Armor Smith, Gastropod, the rest is just good. So I think this is better than this. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it came out of nowhere.
Join the guild.
Yeah, cool. That's my boy. I think this card is actually going to be really good in the style we're drafting because we're skipping 2s, right? So if you skip 2s, Guild Recruiter just goes up in consistency. Damn, he played around the longsword. What a mastermind. Alright, so we can hit this here. And then face tank this. Kill this, kill this, kill this. Free kill here. Play this.
Now.
Oak Lever, come here, baby. I think I might go for Grime Street Hero Power, but I'm not sure yet.
Hammers
This
strike.
happens. This happens. This happens. This happens. That happens. I just feel like I don't really want to expose the knight into the AoE, so I think this will do fine.
What? They fell off a truck.
Weapon a 1/1. Do I end up killing the 2/2 then? No, right? No, I think this was fine. Not really doing anything.
What now?
Yeah, Shady Gun is here, by the way, guys. Shady Gun is here.
A demo.
Sign now.
Playing a bit more into Maelstrom. Not sure if that's right. I think I should have taken the damage on this. Okay, so he doesn't have it. The 2/4? Okay. Ooh. That's a good weapon hit. But I think he just told us he doesn't have the removal, so I'm just going. I could cycle the shout here to trade. But I could just use the weapon charge because we kind of want to get the molten weapon out soon. Longbow this, push 7. He's kind of dead then though, right? We have the owl. If he has an ooze, but if he has an ooze, he would have played it.
I must choose.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I don't know. I feel like not that much can go wrong, so we might still respect the Public Doom. One off? Doesn't really matter though. We're feeling pretty okay with this turn.
The brave buys you no rest. Ruktar
Was the owl up against crap? Not like the worst crap. I was debating on not picking it for a bit, but I think a silence is okay, especially in a non-pink class.
You win this one.
curses, Arthas.
For Lordaeron! Victory or death!
We want to coin 3s versus Pally for sure. Keeping the Disciple would be nice. Curator's crazy in the deck? Yeah, we picked it over Yasharaj. Do you win more with the new arena? You can use exclamation mark stats and have a look.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
You take more can
We could have not gone for this, but I feel like all the others are too important. And he has the best stats. But this can go wrong, obviously.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Alright. If it hits this, it goes 1 for 1. That's not the worst thing, even.
Cobalt smash!
Right. So the longsword clears the board and develops a longsword. The ooze, I think we need to get rid of something. I think we might tempo the violets, but that's a little, you know, a little, but it's fine. Face with the cobalt would have been the best, of course.
This only works on the simple-minded.
Do you pre-order expansions? I might pre-order this one just because it's this many packs and it gives you goldens. I'm not sure yet. It'd be more to just open some golden cards. Alright, easy face, my man. You got this. Alright, you're fired. I think it's longsword hidden. Next turn, we cleave and play the recruiter. I could also challenge it with the ooze, but the longsword does a similar job. He's definitely giving us a run for our money early on. Partially self-inflicted with the kobold. But seeing as the illusionist and the ooze were so nice, I think it was okay.
What would
Let's hope he just like tempos a true silver here, because he's like, I'm not giving you anything to hit, and then just sludge. Right. Shouldn't you be once again? If you have a remark, like, first of all, I don't mind whatsoever, right? But it's never like, should you do this? Should you do that? It's should you do this in relation to that? Alright. Anyway. After the Craigism, right? We I need you to suggest a different line, right? Then I can tell you whether I like the different line more or not. Exclamation mark stats includes all of KNC. There's tabs at the bottom. You can just have a look. You can even look at all my stats since we started tracking, which isn't that long ago. I think it's like between 500 and 600 arena runs. I mean, versus Paladin, AoE will be very useful. No. I get this. Like, we do not disagree on these things, right? It's like, is AoE useful versus Paladin? Absolutely. But tell me what I should do instead of playing the weapon, right? Because otherwise it makes no, you know, there's no difference, right? Motherfucker. We don't get through, right? Just trade armor up. I could cycle, but what am I even gonna find? I could cycle into an owl.
What now?
No, this is fine, right? Healbot enabled.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, I don't think I would have made it, dude. I want to guilt recruit a gastropod and potentially hit the dude. Probably should. Even upgrade would do it? Yeah, upgrade would do it as well.
Join the guild. We have cookies.
The blade be thirsty.
Some nice synergy there. Kill the dude more just as a precaution, and I have the Warx in my hand.
I'll cut some down.
Yeah, that's why you kill the dudes, just precaution, right? Now the damage is on the heal bot anyway. Bonk. Oh, shit. Tap 2. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by the stats so far. They've been doing a lot better than I thought we would. Because I felt like I was messing around a ton, but I guess yesterday made up for some stuff.
Reporting for duty.
Oh. Can't do that and the Warx. I can dunk. He can trade in. Could burn the Molten Blade, but that's kind of crazy. Maybe it's just Corpse Trader hero power.
The grave buys you no rest.
Let him trade. It's fine. Don't forget Drake becomes a 1/4. Yeah, we opt for the 2/4.
Reporting for duty.
The Stag. One corrupted seer, please.
Join the guild.
We have
cookies. I'll cut some down.
2 Chill Blades. Huh. Didn't expect that. I kind of want to keep the dragon in my hand, but I don't think we get to. I think we upgrade the Warx to kill the 3/4 every time. That's 4 mana. We can play this. That's 6 mana, and we can tempo to use. Yeah, I guess we don't play for the dragon synergy. Let's first see where it buffs, right? Please here. I kind of want to keep this around. Because it might turn into something insane, right? But that means I don't get the 5/4 out. 6/5. Yeah, let's just get to work. I want to start doming him for 6, so... Seems like a good idea.
What would Uther do?
What would Uther do? Does it keep the buff? It would, yeah, it would. So you get a Gladiator's Longbow for 5, Fish Gun for 3, Gorehal for 5, all those kind of good things. But it might also turn into... Actually, an Luneth is really good in this case. Oh man, just turns into a Luneth. We thrash it after 3 turns, full of cards.
Must act now.
Which path to choose?
I think the weapon shard goes phase. That's why I wanted to give you the dragon. That's fine.
Sign now.
Light!
Must act now.
Which class is easy for a newbie?
Reporting for duty.
I guess Paladin, but it's like not by any means. What? It's like not by any means. I don't think there's anything that's like super easy mode right now.
Sign now.
Once upon a time.
No double TSM, I don't do that. Face? Yeah, it was either play around taunt or around heal. I chose to play around taunt. Missed 15 phase? No, I missed 6 phase.
Which path to choose?
Hmm. Still perfect, right? Because you went for the 1.
Reporting for duty. Well played.
Just go face and you get him next turn. Well, he could play a taunt and then we might lose. I think the way how I played, even if I don't kill him the turn after, I don't lose. Oh shit, I won't play him twice. Alright. Yeah, so let me explain that, right? It's easy to just count up all the damage and be like, just go face and weapon him, right? But you're in such a... The tempo 1-3? Yeah, the tempo 1-3, because he had all the 1-1s, kind of made sense to me.
Or death.
I think you do it, but yeah. It's not the greatest opener, but it's good. It's a good opener. It's not the greatest, but it's good. So your boy Volcanus are ready. Frothing is a good hit. It means we get to play that in case the weapon doesn't make sense. Seer's a nice draw. Morning, Holy Center. I guess I underestimated this deck. Warrior's just really good. Warrior's just really good. And I feel like the formula we have right now works. It's just very, very mid-rangey. I'm gonna go for the weapon. If it's get down, it'll be pretty bad regardless, right? Down! It's fine. That's his turn 2 for my turn 3, but I get to keep the weapon. I just feel like the weapon gives you more options. Whereas if I play Frothing and Chill, or if I play Illusionist and Chill, I give him way more options. So, generally speaking, it's best to not give your opponent more options. This card is amazing right now, right? Like, I pick this over almost everything. Or anything.
Dark ones, catch all!
Definitely not winning yet. Not in a good spot here. Alright. Nasty. Nasty. Man, not even hitting a weapon with the 3. With the 3-4. That was a really good sequence of events for him. Yeah. Looks like it's over. Fast game, but Ooze Tech, man, Ooze Tech does so much.
My blade be thirsty.
It's really nice to see the style working without Spellstones. Yeah, I think that's the bulk of the deck. I adjusted the draft a little bit though. I picked the Gadgeteer a bit higher. I picked 5 drops a bit higher because I needed that pressure instead of the Spellstone pressure. Yeah. I'm thinking whether I misplayed or not. Oh, I would have pre-hit the Frothing here. I think that's maybe a misplay on his end then. He's incentivized to make a dude to trade back in.
Reporting for duty.
Sure thing, buddy. So if I play the Seer here, Frothing can kill the Golem. That just means he gets Valanir equipped. That's not good, right? I guess we just Volcanosaur, hope for the best. We just don't want this to die for a while, right? The fact that it goes into his hand is disgusting. We need to hit one of our silences. The Vine Shield looks good to begin with. +1/+1 or poison. I think +1/+1 so it survives the golem, but yeah, kind of close.
I strike.
I strike.
Mushroom power.
Alright. That's gonna be one hell of a Murloc. But we're dead. No, we can armor. We're not dead. Okay. Can't Murloc them though, but... Are we alive? I think we're alive, right? Dunk, dunk, 5. Yeah. We smuggler, right? Yeah. Hope it hits the owl. Do we want to take the owl? Yeah, anything to incentivize trading is good.
What?
See you guys, owl. Your boy owl coming through. It's just a lot of paladins. And I mean, Valanir is obviously a premium silence, but Steed is the more common. Oh my god, you're disgusting. You know that, dude? You are absolutely disgusting. He's like, oh! Let me crank out the backup Valanir! Honey, they killed the first one! Okay, can we live? We can... Yeah, we can. It's just not a matter of can we live, it's should we live, right? Alright, so if we go for the Armor Smith Seer combo... 1, 2, 3... 4 armor, we go to 7, let's go 4. We can also just trade with the Armor Smith and just gain health. Armor Smith, trade. This goes to 5, 7, he has 5. That's better. I'm trying to figure out whether I can hold the...
This only works on the simple mind.
whether I can hold the dragon. It's not so much a question, can I hold it? It's like, can I win if I tempo it out? And I don't think so, right? I think we need something juicy. We need something juicy in order to beat this crazy double Veloneer dude. He knows what to kill, yeah. Stealth. Oh boy. Fun and interactive. So, Taunt. Hungry Etten, Curator.
For duty.
Yeah, that's kind of it, right? Nope. Yeah. I'm okay losing this game.
Well played.
Oh, we got the mighty gastropod here, right? Alright. For a monthly top donator, how is the conversion rate counted? All-time donation or continuous? It's just everything that's donated that month by that person.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death!
Oh, I mean, the donations are in euros, so the conversion is made at the time of the donation. Dear Shady, today was a sad day. You get fucked by double Veloneer.
Reporting for duty.
Come on, deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes. Oh, give Daddy that long sword. Daddy wants that long sword, top deck. Close.
Pay attention, class.
Ooh, that's a rough hit. Repentance on one. Didn't see that one coming.
Reporting for duty.
These are both Murlocs. That's a problem. Ooh. Consider the problem solved. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. You hate Warrior? It's so brain dead. Are you for real, Rods, or are you just saying shit because you're like, I like to be controversial? You could hold your weapon charge here, but that's greedy and kind of dumb, so we're not going to do that.
Ready, sir.
That's just nasty. It is nasty. Face. I get it. You're about to get punished, but I get it. So are we dumping our silence or not? We're dropping to 13. We can armor up. We don't have to drop the silence for this.
Dark light snatch all.
You insist.
What was the decider of this game? That our opponent went all in on an early aggro style Ransu, and then he met an AoE effect. If I were a Warlock and I Hellfired him, he would have been equally in deep shit. So I think you're maybe overreacting a little bit. I'm not saying that Hellfire, you know, is anywhere near as good as Longsword is, but I didn't need all the charges, right? I just don't think you should play like this Paladin right now. And then if you get hit by an AoE, then I don't think you should complain. Nobody's making him draft this way. It's not 4 Hellfires, Ransu. I just Hellfired an Argent Commander. I don't think we want to re-equip the weapon yet. I think we're fine just armoring up. Get the armor. What if he's an aggro deck? Well, then he made a choice in the draft that he was going to lose to AoE effects. Right? Just the way how I make a choice in the draft that if my opponent has a really, really, really strong curve early and I don't hit my longsword and I don't hit, you know, coin 3 into 3, for instance, then I'm probably going to be in trouble. It's just choices you make in the draft. It was 1 mana, so it could be Humility. So if we Volcanosaur, we should try and pick Stealth or Untargetable. I don't think there's much else to do than Volcanosaur. The alternative is not drafting anything below 4 mana. Look at my deck, Ransu. I have plenty of things below 4 mana. Live, insect. If I silence this and then he steeds it, that's huge trouble. So I think you just go in now and don't silence.
What now?
Let him heal 1 more time and then get him the turn after.
Hammers echoing in the deep.
4 phase now. I think I prefer to Grimy. How highly do Valiant silence in the draft? Somewhat highly. More because it's a swing effect, right? Like this is what I mean. I can swing the game with this. I think he has adaptation. No, okay.
Well
Your magic shall not sing.
Take 24 like a man. No, there's a Stegodon that poops out after that. So, kinda don't want that.
Garrosh versus Arthas.
For Lordaeron, victory or death!
More Paladin. Just gotta like this really feels like we have Divine Cleaver and just like chopping our way through like the jungle of paladins. It's like, out of my way, Uther's coming through. I'm not sure if the Illusionist is good enough. We've got 2/2s, upgrade, longsword, the weapon. I think we throw it, but it's close. Oof. That's a rough hit. We still should have a really good chance to hit A3. Okay. This could be fine. There we go. Ooh. I think because I have the reduction, I play the Armorsmith, but this is a really, really good early game weapon.
Made to
No, Ransu, my point is that you can emulate this style. The way how I draft Shaman doesn't insta-lose to Longsword. Whew. The way how I draft Priests doesn't insta-lose to Longsword. The way how I draft Warrior doesn't insta-lose to Longsword. I'm just reacting to the meta, and I think a lot of people, they draft... A lot of people, they draft the way how they want to and then complain when there's something really strong. This is the same thing with Scream, right? It's why I didn't mind Scream. It's like, well, people draft Scream. I better draft a deck that's capable of beating Scream. Not just go like, hey bro, I'm an aggro deck and now you screamed me. Scream is OP, what the fuck, right?
A misstep.
Yeah, I didn't hit like the greatest ones. Now we just hope we get something good.
Our hammers strike in the deep.
Just get to the point even more. How does one draft against the warrior? Fuck the twos, man. Like, you play a 1, you play a 2, they're gonna ghoul you, they're gonna longsword you, right? Just play strong 3s, strong 4s, and have in the mid game they're most vulnerable. It's when they're transitioning from their early bullshit into spellstones. In the mid game they're vulnerable. So jam a really good 4 into a really good 5. That's a lot harder to deal with when you're warrior. Dunk. Yeah, if we hit Vine Cleaver here, we just win, which is insane. Come on, baby. A 3-mana Arcanite Reaper will probably have to do... I don't know, we could just play a 4-drop, and if we had something to go with the Reaper, we would do it 100%. We might still do it. I'm not saying we don't, but Silverhand is actually pretty okay on this board. Silverhand hits. Trade, yeah. I think it's a Silverhand for now, and then you hope you get a bigger tempo swing later.
Ready, sir.
Shady coming through. That's probably more funny than intended, Guru. Silverhand? Yeah, I think it's Silverhand. I don't think the Reaper's bad here, but I think we need to be a little bit greedier.
What would Uther do?
Like I said, Ronsu, I like swings, so I like tech cards, I like Dragon Slayer, I like Silence, I like Eater of Secrets, just like tech cards to swing. Oh, did he mess up? No, I didn't mess up. Pongomancer is really good as well right now. Ooh. These are... That's more what we're talking about now, right? I kind of want to fish gun the 2/2 and drop the Barbarian. But Fool's Bane is so good that we might not have time to completely use the fish gun. But 3-mana fish gun here does do wonders. But it's not a great defensive card, and I feel like I'm gonna have to Fool's Bane soon.
You are past redemption.
Yep. Maybe it is just Fool's Bane is bored, right? Yeah. I feel like the Ethan, he just steeds and we get wrecked, so... Not the greatest Fool's Bane. But I want a Fool's Bane before I use this, you know. I feel like this was great, but I'm just not gonna get through all the charges before the Fool's Bane's good. Liking Dragon Slayer? Hey, I play the game, man. He plays the game as well. Tech cards, weapon destruction, really good right now. Like really good. Huh, you could Ethan and Shadowblade to kill the 2. Steed doesn't get him through. Curator is definitely a little dangerous. I think that's actually the tempo swing we need now, right?
I see lunch, no dinner.
Targar. If you had silence in your hand, would you fish gun? Huh, I might have actually. The barbarian still dies though, which is kind of sucky. Although he might have gone face, and then Barb might have gone face as well, but that's like 2 maybes. So. But yeah, I just draft swing cards really highly right now. Weapon Destruction, Dragon Slayer, Eater of Secrets. I haven't really experimented with too many others. Silences, yeah. We hit the Corrupted Seer with this. That's a given. Too bad we drew this. Oh, I'm actually gonna get the owl, right? No. Is there another beast? There's owl, there's Volcanosaur. And I think I had a third beast. There's Gastropod. Hitting the owl would be very comforting. Like, I think I need to take the bubble off. I could Scalebane Hero Power, that's pretty darn annoying for him.
What now?
He can't double kill it right now, but he can kill the Curator, so I don't think it's Curator. I think you still tempo the Barbarian, it's just... because if it gets buffed and it hits, it's not bad. A little scary. I have to admit, a little scary this turn. But I think it's one of those turns where you just need to go like, please work. Alright. Not an ideal buff, but it's still a 7-4 on the board. Kinda need to Curator next turn though. Oh, Barbarian. He's gonna pick Divine Shield very highly. 7 phase! Whoa. Who picks Taunt there? You have your son. Okay. Maybe it was just stealth and untargetable, and he was like, nah. Oh, he's just hedging. Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Never change, Barbarian. Alright, 5-5 into 4-5. Curator Hero Power, because I think we need that silence now, right? The taunt is looking pretty good now, right? Because we hit the upgrade. I love that. It's just chunk. Alright, my boy Owl. He's here. Here to save us. Who wants to see Pen phase next turn, boys? Come on. Raise your hand. Will Scalebane do it? No, he's not feeling it. That's actually the worst buff of them all. Damn it, Scalebane. Would you consider taking multiple upgrades? Phew. I haven't tried multiple upgrades. One has felt good, but we can try. I think if I have like 3 Spellstones, it becomes like really good. But oh my god, dude. I swear. Tech cards, man. Silences. Dragon Slayers. Alright. So we need to hold the silence for a while. I was gonna say. That's not too bad. So we try for a taunt with our boy, right? Gastropod will get knocked out of the way anyway. Taunt Divine Shields. Looking good. So always take the bubble off. Now do I throw a Gastropod in the way? I think I do. If it gets buffed, it's a little weird though. Getting the buff here is nice, and being able to gastropod when it matters is also nice.
I must choose.
Alright.
Hail and well met.
How far did your shaman go? 9. Which I'm pretty okay with. Because once again, I was still, we were testing quite a bit. He's not trying to get the buff on something he wants to play. I guess he's just not using his face this round, which makes sense because there's an 8 damage taunt in the way.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Ooh. So the Seer will leave us with a 1 health Volcanosaur.
What now?
And then we get to Nether Spite, maybe Gastropod. I do think we Seer, right? I could trade here. But the Seer is clean, so I think I take it.
Last chance.
Oh, okay. That's even better, right?
I must choose.
Another Scalebane.
Holy light.
Holy light. Silence and Seer? No. No. We need that silence. That silence is required. He's not incentivized to play the big boy yet. Could have avoided the 2 health heal on the Paladin by using Divine Shield.
The light dims, but we fight.
Oh, I'm trading the 5 in there. Yeah. No, you're right. See, Ransu? He knows how to play around Longsword. Alright, it's just double bump and smack in here, right? Yeah.
Twist.
Alright. It's like we never had a bad minion in the first place.
So many wonderful poisons.
I guess he's debating whether he wants to sack the Skellymancer or wait it out.
Reporting for duty.
Think we're going in, lads.
What? They fell off a truck.
Not playing the buffed minion. He has 1 HP heal, he's there, but I'm guessing he was trying the Sudoku.
Holy light.
Hey, MC Pro. Yeah, I'm EU myself, so it makes sense for me to stream. I already will play it. This is how we do it, baby. By the way, guys, we are still giving away $50, well, $100 total for the top 3 members on the quest mode leaderboard this week. I think we have 1 person over 10 points right now. And you can just score a point by installing a game. No, we have 2 people over 10 points. So you can still catch up before the end of the week if you want to If you want to take that prize. Longsword is obviously a keep. Just debating whether we hold this. I think so. And if you're doing that, you might keep the recruiter. Because this has been really good for us. Yeah. I love the split. We already have the longsword, but this is like insurance in case the weapon gets used. Gonna make another note for guild recruiter.
Shields up!
Both our silences came out to play. To frothing or to longsword? Longsword hit. Next turn you can activate the frothing straight away. So I'm thinking I like that a tiny bit more than frothing and get coin true silvered. Loktar. Another paladin? Yeah, paladin is pretty strong right now. And I feel like you don't really... Like, just to do well with paladin, right? I'm not saying to play paladin optimally, but... Ooh, never mind. The wish banger Mark 7. Like the what was I gonna say? I think the way to do well with paladin isn't as complicated as with other classes. So I think there's more paladins in higher wins right now.
Watch, they fell off a truck.
I love a truck. Scalebane 4-face is tempting. Could go for a recruiter. Ooh. So he hits here, we still have the cleave. I don't hate keeping the Scalebane and just getting the bodies out there. Gastropod is extremely annoying. Armorsmith is fine-ish. Any of the threes are good. Midnight Drake's the only like bad pull. Now that I've said it, I'm getting a Midnight Drake. So shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. It's just like the buff on this is kind of irrelevant because we already have the weapon. So I think I like the split a tiny bit more.
Join the guild.
We have
Cookies.
hey, not the Midnight Drake.
But I don't.
Not bad. 2 mana 3/5. Could split up next turn. Spellbreaker and Discover. Coin Steed, kill my guy. Spellbreaker win the game. No Coin Steed. Doesn't heal it. Not bad. We have the weapon though, so it's the worst. Guild Recruiter pulling a farm in a 7/7. Yeah, I think I'm going to value this card a lot higher since we're going this much against twos. Breaker this, because we have the owl. Breaker this, smack this, free kill. Let him have this. Still invite him to Steed, right?
I wonder.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, in case the game drags on.
Your magic shall not save
I could kill the 3/5 instead. But I think I prefer killing this and incentivizing the Steed because we have the owl. I have to say, with this many pallies, I might be even happier to draft a silence right now. It's just such peace of mind that you have. You know, you don't have to make these extremely inefficient plays just because a spike reach cheat would win him the game, you know?
What would Uther do?
What would Uther do? Uther would play the steed. Uther would definitely play the steed. And if he doesn't play it,
Act now!
we keep the owl, so it's kind of funny.
Mushroom power!
Mushroom power! Feels like Etten the next turn, Scalebane, Berserker.
I wonder. I see lunch now. Dinner.
Perfect.
Die, mage.
I'm never sure whether I should sack my 4-3 first. There weren't many taunts. I guess he could have spawned a 2-3 taunt, right? What's a 2-3 taunt? I was gonna say anodized Robocop, but that would neither work nor is in the pool. Are you writing one of your amazing guides for this new meta? I don't think so. I'm gonna do something, that's for sure. I mean, I'm compiling notes right now, so I will share them either in a video format or write down the notes somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go all the way as to write an entire guide, just because the meta won't last that long, it seems. There's 2-6 taunts, yeah. Although a 2-6 taunt free killing that would have been nice. So I'm not sure whether that would be wrong, but yeah. For sure.
You are not welcome here.
The blade be thirsty.
So this is gonna get sacked anyway. If I trade here, he double trades. If I trade here, Divine Shield gets more annoying, right? But a buff on his end becomes more annoying. I strike! Are you going to test Rogue? I probably will. But I'm not sure if it will lend itself too well to what we're trying to do. I'll see if there's a different way of playing right now. Because right now, what I've done is I've just tried and see what approach works and which classes can use that approach, which is this greedier, slower mid-range style. With lots of 4s, 5s, and make your push there. So these decks always seem like they're in trouble, and then you just do better than your opponent because you don't have 2 drops in your deck later. Why not Barbarian instead of Frothing? I want Insurance in case... I basically want either Scalebane or Frothing to live. If you play Barbarian and he has an extra damage, he might get through. Now that's a decent owl. Do we take it? Or do we Corpse Raider? Probably Corpse Raider, right? Safety. I think you still save the owl, not so much because you need to, but because the board looks a lot nicer if you go like this, right?
This only works on the simple.
Brain buys you no lust.
What about Trade and Ysera? Too wasteful. We're not in a we're not under pressure, so I'm not going to give up a Scalebane. The Scalebane is going to survive on my terms this turn. We're going to make him do something to get rid of the Scalebane if he wants to get rid of the Scalebane. Okay. MC Tech is annoying here. Oh, thank God. I actually prefer it this way. So now you just get to drop your baby.
I dream. Look behind you.
Let's go. Oh. I would say Corpse Raiser is a bit easier to use than Silence, right? Just like that, just because, you know, you can always put Corpse Raiser one of your guys, but he might not play anything you want to silence. Nice to BGH. Yep. It also kills War Golems now.
Dance with me.
Damn. One off now, right? 21. Yep. It's fine. Just trade some shit.
Pay attention, class.
Look behind you. I shall bring you.
I think that's fine. You have the lethal? Where did I get the 1 extra? Shady, do you watch or play Dota? No, I used to play League of Legends, but never Dota. For a person going 2 to 3 wins in the arena, yeah, read the guide that's posted below. Jibril? Thought he was Druid for some reason. Nah, we are the best class in the arena right now. Hey, that was very synchronized. We are Warrior! Honestly, if I want to do well, I pick Warrior right now. I think for me it's my comfort class, right? And I'm definitely not some kind of long-term Warrior player. I just started experimenting, but I didn't... It's not like I needed to form the foundation. Like, the foundation was there, and then once I had the foundation, I could experiment with some things here and there.
Your soul shall be mine. Victory or death.
It's not an ambitious start, but we don't have 2s, so hitting one of your 2s is kind of crazy. So I'll still keep it. Why doesn't Shady has Magni Bronzebeard? I like Garrosh more. But yeah, for anyone who wants to improve and doesn't quite know where to start, reading the guide to become infinite, exclamation mark guide. That's the whole reason I wrote it, because people always used to ask, and they still do, obviously, like, Shady, how do I get better? And I want to answer that question, but there's just so much in my head that it was way easier to write everything down. Is this a disconnect at 8 and 1? He kept everything and timed out the mulligan. What causes Warrior to rise in the power level? I think that they have different rules for the power level offered in cards. I think for both Shaman and Warrior, the average card you get is better than the average card you get in other classes. But I don't have stats to back that up, that's just pure feeling. Right. Yeah, I think it's an 8 and 1 disconnect. That's unfortunate for him. And quite fortunate for us. Although we want to do tests. Would have been good to see how it performs against the Control Warlock, which I assume this guy is. Nope, he's here. Alright. So it looks like we will have a Control Warlock game. That wouldn't be bad. I think the body is just better. Actually, I get to carry the 3 into my next turn, which is nice. With the Smuggler, I have to commit my attack here. Whoa. What was that? Did I just drop a bunch of frames? I think I did, right? Yeah. The fuck?
I wonder.
Matrix glitch? Yeah. No idea what happened there. Sorry for that. Yeah, that's why we like the Shadow Blade. Ooh. Thank you, Daimodius. As usual. Open the chest. There's things inside. There we go. What do you think of the new Rogue Legendary in Arena? I haven't... Oh right, I have seen it. It depends on how the meta is going to be, right? I think in this kind of meta it wouldn't be that good because it's kind of slow. That's hard to say. Are we gonna Recruiter? It feels like this is fine right now, right? Because Recruiter I might still hit Owl, I might still hit some stuff I don't want to hit.
Squire,
Strike. Ready, sir.
Okay. How useless has the Violet Teacher's text been so far? Oh, it's a 4-mana 3/5 and I drafted it because it was a 4-mana 3/5. I just need to make sure I hit my turn 4. He already had a 1 for the foul, so not the foul. I could make a token. PogChamp. I don't want to play too much into AoE. I know the 2 is going in here. I don't know if I want to lower health to 3. I think I'm always playing her.
Pay attention, class.
I think I'm always doing this. And I'm always doing this.
If you insist.
I think I might just Gastropod and hit him in the face here. Because then Gastropod blocks the Hellfire. Right?
Strike.
Let's push the damage. I usually don't even realize what board I'm playing on, Ransu. I've learned to block that out. My vision is this. Right. And then I have his cards over here. And my cards over here. I cut out this.
Pay attention, class.
Asha Spacious. Asha good owl. Is it? It's a decent owl. The Ridge Bang and Mark 7. What I kind of want to do is recruit a hero power and bam, go face. We have the owl for the Void Lords, although it'll be a while. This gets to kill a 4/4.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Join the guild. We have cookies. This only works on the simple-minded.
Strike.
To battle!
Instruction begins.
Job done.
What was that? Maybe I should like restart Hearthstone after this. Is the hero power important? It's not, but I mean, not right now. In a lot of cases it is, but not right now.
For this.
Schmork, 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 schmork. Schmork, 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 schmork.
Your magic shall not save you.
Look behind you.
Sign now.
Strike.
Instruction begins.
Instruction begins. Maybe I shouldn't queue up.
Garrosh versus Draw.
For Doomhammer.
Shaman, there. Get to hold back a bit more. I'd like to keep Curator in this matchup. That's a little crazy, isn't it? But I think it's fine. Hehe. Like, Curator is such insane value, and we're gonna be up against Crackling Dooms and Volcanoes and shit. Oof, we got the hard counter. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's got the hard counter. He has the hard counter! Alright, we have to play this.
Made to fit.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Turn 1 Doom into Snow Fury. Smack smack. Alright. Blazing Longsword to the rescue. So, I think he either gibbers or totems. I think at this win rate I respect him enough that he would gibber, but no. Okay.
Dark ones.
You could turn 1 Doom into Double Giant. What's Snow Fury's cost? 11, right? Yeah. I think you have to play Gibber there instead of Totem, because I don't have to hit your Totem yet. I can use it to just freely cleave whatever you play next. Oh, face. Poor guy. Too bad he didn't let it live. That would have been sick.
Join the guild. We have cookies.
Our hammers echo in the deep.
Ching. Impressed by how far you're getting with this deck. It's not a bad deck. It has no Spellstones, but the Curator is like really good in this deck. Scalebane's really strong. The Curve is really good. Longsword is OP, so we definitely have a lot of stuff going for ourselves here. You always pull the 3-4? I think I've pulled Disciple once as well. Corpse Razor or Preemptive Fool's Bane? I think we're doing Preemptive Fool's Bane. I think I take 2 to push 2. Just because I want to Curator next turn, and then maybe Corpse Razor to Curator. It's kind of a weird play, but I think it's fine. Because he doesn't have an ooze, right? So he would have used that on the sword. Yeah, it's 3/4 preemptive, Jedi.
Welcome here.
You're not welcome here.
The menagerie is for guests only.
I feel comfortable enough that I can trade. I don't think I need to pressure him now.
Sign now.
Look at our hand size, right? I think we lose because he burns us out. So let's not die to any burn. Daddy Curator in the house.
What now?
Kinda want to get the Corpse Razor on the Curator, but then don't Corpse Razor it yet.
The brave buys you no rest. You take
Because now if he has Crackling Doom or Lightning Storm or whatever... Well, Storm I guess wasn't that big, but Volcano and Crackling Doom. Do you play ranked off stream? Very rarely. I usually only do it to complete a quest that involves like play Murlocs, play Pirates, because that's something you usually don't complete in Arena. Sure. Whether we would have traded that or not, it's not a big deal. I'd say because he paused so long, we can somewhat assume he still has the Crackling Doom. He might still have a Crushing Hand. And I think I'll play around the Crushing Hand. I'll really play around the Crushing Hand. I want the Divine Shield for correcting him. You don't value card backs? I like this one. This one looks nice. No, I don't really value card backs. I might. I used to not value golden cards, now I do. But card backs I haven't really bothered with.
To Northrend!
To Northrend! Mist Windfury. Well played. The conclusion of the deck is that Warrior doesn't really need Spellstone. Yeah, but we kind of already knew that, I think. It's like, because I've had Warriors do well with just one Spellstone and then not draw it that often. It's just the shape of the deck is more important. Also, this guy had double Argent Commanders, Scalebane, Jade Lightning, Hex, Stormcrack, Stormforge tags. Oops, it's gone. Still, I mean, that was a fairly good deck. Now it becomes more difficult because this guy will have Spellstone, so we can't screw around for that long. Hey Kuza. That's a very good hand though. I want to try and hit it here, so. Okay. Corpse Razor's back from all.
Don't forget to tip your Torin. You take Torm Candle!
Yes, Ugbok. Being a sub gives you 2x multiplier and a 1x 300 feet, or 300 bonus if you sub. And just being in the stream gives you points. Get him, boy. Good boy. Good boy. If I longsword here, he's somewhat forced to double trade, which is not that great for him. If I longsword here, the chance that I get the Oost is somewhat high as well. Could Smuggler. Could Frothing. Not gonna Frothing. Probably gonna get the longsword rolling, although the Smuggler is fine. But I need to get some guarantee I get through this. Do you choose Blood Razor or Longsword? I choose Longsword over anything. I probably choose my second Longsword over anything as well. Not sure if I choose my third Longsword over everything. But that'll depend how heavy we are, how deep we are in the draft.
Ash to ash.
Really? You're not trading that in? Hit the 2-3, my boy. Fine, don't hit the 2-3. Be like that.
Pay attention, class.
Well, have you just bet everything, Ugbok? Or not? Because then there might just be a bug going on with you. Because you should definitely have points. Have you tried betting? Does it just tell you have no points?
It's boom o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock. Alright, go face, my boy.
Combo smash!
We can silence him, but then he might start trading. You know? It's a decent hit. We shouldn't say no to that hit.
Squire, attend me.
Should play around his longsword. Putting the 2-2 in the middle isn't good. Bombs away! No weapons for him yet, so Spellstone is not looking that great.
For the war chief!
How do you raid Barbarian? It depends on how badly I need 4 drops at that time. Easy face, my boy.
Combo smash!
No! No! Baby rage! I don't really see the value of the Etten yet here. I think we get our boy Frothing going.
What? They fell off a truck.
Ooh, that's pretty big.
The blade be thirsty.
You insist.
It still dies to a Gorehowl, obviously. But then he goes to 13, goes to 9. Like, I want to owl. I definitely do, but I don't think we can. There's not enough development. It's probably just shout and trade the 2 in the frothing. Push 2. Get the skill bin going. Gives him a better AoE. Should mind the positioning here, right?
If you insist.
If you insist.
I strike.
So he wants to kill the frothing with the longsword, so we should make him take 5 if he wants that. Ching. Longsword's 3 mana, yep.
Wanna blow something?
Nope. Alright, at least he didn't kill both. No. I definitely like this. I definitely like this, this, this.
If you insist. A demo.
Yeah, let's not die to 2 Mortal Strikes. The chance of 2 Mortal Strikes is really low. But I think we're winning pretty hard.
I see lunch now. Dinner.
Ready, sir.
Last chance.
I don't think he has 2 Mortal Strikes, but I don't think we lose in almost any other way. Especially now with the 2 silence and the AoE in hand. He was dead anyway, right? Or not? Or we could just throw the out. You would have lost to Mortal Strike, Heroic Strike, Owl there. Let's go, boys. Time to dig indeed. Hoot hoot. What's up, dude? Man, it's been a long time.
Brothers of the mind rejoice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Racial pick and racial voice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find.
But yeah, you shouldn't play around to Mortal Strike usually. I just felt so incredibly comfortable winning that game, I was okay not losing to that. If I didn't have the silence in my hand, I wouldn't have played around it, because I would realize I need to face damage. But with the silence in hand, I don't care if he taunts. Paladin. I'm liking that hand. Fool's Bane against Paladin. That's some good shit, guys. That's some good shit, guys. Also, Armor Smith into Frothing. This is from Yoxcast, yep. Still lurk a lot here, though. I figured as much. For me, yeah, if I don't see people's names in the chat, I have no way of knowing whether they're there, right? Diggy diggy horde. Ooh, that is a rough start. I think I'll open up the coin Fool's Bane if that's the case. Keeping Etten? I don't think we kept Etten, right? Ricardo. So this is 3 power. Double Fool's Bane in here. It's one hell of a Frothing. Does he ever pre-hit the Frothing with this? Thank you, Chuckles, for gifting the sub to Hoot. It's actually a difficult decision. This or this? I feel like this is a little safer, but it's close. I kind of want to get the Pew Pew with the Frothing on the same turn. That's also a very relevant buff. That means it will no longer die to True Silvers and Kodo and shit. Enjoy the emotes, Hoot. Get some diggies. we'll go for one loop. It's fine. Next turn we don't have an amazing turn, but Fool's Bane allows for the clear, which is obviously nice. Taking 11. All the rest doesn't seem to make much sense.
I wonder.
No more Diggy, Bible Thump? I don't know if... I feel like I can focus better without it. Now that I'm playing more solo. I feel like my thoughts tend to drift a bit more, just thinking about... Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So we can get a 1 mana War Axe. It doesn't do anything this round. We can play the Frothing. Turn it into a 5/5. And just hero power. Gain an armor. And kind of dare him to not do anything. Mountain Fire or Frothing? Let me get back to you after the game. Commanding won't work. I think we need to be careful here. The Armor Smith will not take damage. She will if we send her in.
I will purify the fallen.
I guess it would have been enough, right? Yeah, it would have been enough. That's my bad. See, I'm already not focused enough. God damn it. I think I lost focus somewhere. So if we had shouted, wouldn't have made much difference, right? Frothing would have been F4. Yeah, wouldn't have made that much difference. Only a tiny bit. Would have had 2 less armor as well. No, I gotta kill the 5/1. There's no way around that. I think it's just Cursed Disciple hero power, because he just trucks the Etten. Try to recover a little health here and there. How did the Brute perform so far? Fine. It's just I needed another 3 at the time. Etten and then what, right? Etten and then get wrecked.
I wonder.
Send the other guy.
Chunk, chunk. Trying to make sure that the Doomsayers are only out. Going over all the potential outcomes. I don't think the Commanding Shout gets us anything. Oh, it happened before. Too much. Alright, so where was that? Yesterday you had 70% Paladin losses too. Well, yeah, but I mean, there is a shit ton of Paladin out there, so... if there's a lot of Paladin out there, we're gonna lose against a lot of Paladin. Right. His deck wasn't amazing. Didn't need to be. All his guys had +1/+1 or +2/+2, so...
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Jaina.
Victory or death!
Keep. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Frothing on 3 might have slowed him down. No. He just poisoned it.
Hello.
Frothing on 3 would have been worse because we wouldn't have gotten the buff.
Greetings.
Once upon a time.
For curve, I guess we're going here, although Dragon Slayer wins the game. I think you still pick this. This into Scalebane, right? Now we got a curve. Hey, cheers, Munsworth. Yeah, just putting in the hours, man. Putting in the hours. Also, Arena changed a lot, so I'm guessing people want to figure out, you know, what works now, what doesn't, right? Alright, make me proud. Or not. If this misses, I play this.
What now?
The curve might actually be better. If I longsword this guy, he plays a 3. I kill it, play dragon. I think it's still the barbarian, but it's, yeah, it's close. Just because the hoarding has a good matchup versus this as well, I think it's fine. Hey, Flav. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys can still put the diggies out there for support, for sure. Just, I don't know, I feel like lately I haven't been able to focus as much. My man. Good boy. Good boy. Very good boy. Alright, let's see whether he has the 3 mana I win the game right now. We would rather waste Cobalt than a sword charge. That's not the point, Ugbog. The point is what is the best play. Not what would be mind wasting less. Never change, Cobalt. Never change. Let's hope it hits the 1-3. Just deadlier. So, the longsword would have been better, but only because the Cobalt missed twice. Oh yeah, he has only played elementals and a frostball. Okay, I guess he wants to coin Flame Strike? Or do he wants to 6/6 out? No, he wants to Flame Strike. Clear the board. Oh, Portal. Sure. Not even sure if I mind that. Oh, wow. I don't mind that. Alright, the tar, baby, come on. My man. Alright. It's actually a little bit of a weird turn. Could honestly just be grimy, get the ping out of him, right?
What now?
Getting a weapon going is nice. But we just don't have any pressure behind the weapon.
What now?
The whiz-banger horse having
Targetable on that could be game winning. Pulls out Illidan. Could be Void Ripper. Could be Sneaky Devil. Could be nothing.
Out of my jungle!
What is the Blazing Longsword? It has Cleave. It's a 3-mana 2/3 Cleave. Wrong decision, boy. Mummy. Alright. I'm thinking it's Volcanosaur, fish for the Stealthily and Targetable, and then next turn Sludge Weapon. Let's go, boys. Crackling Doom. It's not that great for the style. Like, I like Lightning Storm over Crackling Doom for my style. Illidan in the hand. Like, it's not like he drafted it, right? He got it off Portal.
Can I light your fire?
Thank you.
No, it's not a thank you, baby. It's a you're dead. Feels good, man. So 3 warriors with this style, 2 12s and a 10. I like it. Give me some nice goldens. I think I might already have this golden, do I? I don't want it. Rare.